Good evening. Welcome back, all my cats, criminal and otherwise. This is the Corundum Cat, broadcasting to you from deep Ohio. Where are we? Well, we are back in the Garland Detective Agency, whose theme music should be quite familiar to all y'all by now. This is episode 7 of our ongoing long play, fully voiced, of Shadow Hearts 3, Shadow Hearts from the New World. I had to correct myself like 3 times while saying that. I was almost just like, oh yeah, this is definitely Covenant. I don't know why I would think that. Anyway, here we are again. And we have our boy Johnny, and it might be a sin, but he'll take that bet you're gonna regret, because he's the best they've ever been. There was actually, okay, so, there was gonna be a gimmick where, like, every episode was gonna be titled after a song involving Johnny. Not this Johnny, but any given Johnny. Including last episode, where we actually did that, reminding you that, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Anyway, where are we? We are back in New York. We were doing a little bit of cleanup off camera, as is our want. Stopping over once again in the Caribbean. At the end of last week's session, we did grab, due to stunning and unexpected lottery success, one of the statues that we need for Shania's mastery of fusion of her different forms. And there's actually, we have picked up a couple more since then. I think we got the dolphin statue. I don't remember which one we got when, but we got one from the lottery. Also, the picture trader, the snap trader in the Caribbean Pirate Fort, wanted 5 pictures of the little ghost dudes on the pirate ship with the crab arm for another one of her statues. And then also, I cheated. I checked a guide because I was never going to remember all of these on my own. I've been very good about checking guides. I had to for this one. But also, there are a couple from the Monster Arena with Professor Lovecraft. I've gotten the first one of those, that is the horse statue for Tatanka. And they're all gimmick fights, which you have to like specifically rebuild your party and set up all your magic for. And that one was doing a 30-hit combo with just spells. I don't have that many spells that do that many hits. Like Gale Rod is, I think, 7 in a row. Anyway, there are 4 statues for each, and we're doing pretty well so far. And we get more. The most recent ones we've gotten for all the forms have been the like level up statue, which when you pour energy into it, just that fusion form gets generally better. And that's going to be very necessary to keep pace with a ever-changing and hostile world. Let's go to Las Vegas. We were back in New York after all that, turning in the latest ring shard, ring fragment with Aya, the ring spirit in attendance. That's done. Tomorrow ye shall get your pay, so it's time for us to leave here. Leave here. Yeah, anyway. Las Vegas. I don't, you know what? It's 1927. Las Vegas, Nevada did in fact exist as a city in Nevada, in the desert, in 1927. I think it had a population of about 3,000 or 4,000 people and no casinos and no electricity. Let's see what it's like in-game. Welp. This is not the Las Vegas of 1927.
The golden age of Chicago is over. From now on, it's Vegas. That maggot Capone. He's rotten in his cell even as we speak. Boys, this is our time. The good old days start right now. What's wrong? Hey, who did that to you? Is it payback time from the Capones?
That Mariachi bastard! Mariachi?
It's Edna's boyfriend, Ricardo. Idiots. What are you afraid of? He's nothing but a skinny runt. So hurry up and get rid of him.
Okay.
Excuse us while we shift genres one more time. I said one more time. It's gonna be a couple.
It'll be fun. You're off of work now, so play with us. We're saying we're gonna make you happy. We promise.
No! Let go of me!
Hey! Huh? Hey, what the hell you want, Mariachi?
You're upsetting the girl. Why don't you go home and go to bed like good little boys?
Shut the hell up! Bastard! I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna do you just like that Edna dame. Hey, stop, Mariachi! Don't shoot!
What did you do to her?
Nothing.
Tell me!
Okay, I'll talk.
Good help is exceedingly hard to find. And we work with the giant cat and Frank.
So you say your man is in this town?
Yes, I can tell. He's after McManus.
Man, oh man. The revenge of jilted lovers is always the worst. I know she wants to stop him before he gets killed and dies like a dog, but man... do we really need to go to the trouble of helping her out? Well, I got nothing better to do.
Okay, why is Team Murderous Revenant so weirdly wholesome?
You brought me back to life, didn't you? Yet somehow... it feels like I got something horrible from you, too.
That's gratitude these days. So you had to come all this way. Ah, idiot. He went after you on his own. Oh, don't say that. I'd say you have some loyal men. Anyway, is this the place? Is this the decade? Those dirty rats. What's with this shoddy hotel? How about calming down a bit? Johnny, do not backtalk Al Capone while he's posturing for his mysteriously white-clad gangsters. Oh, I get it. They're setting up the white hat, black hat thing. Oh, I'm plenty calm, see? Trespassing on my turf? Dragging us into this? Those bums don't deserve to be mafia. Okay, they're Irish mob, Al. They aren't mafia. You know what? No, I'm going to put my foot down on that. You don't get to be mafia unless you're full-blooded Sicilian. They trace your family back all the way to the old country. That's how it works. Irish mob is just organized crime. You watch. I'm going to go in there, pound them all and hamburger me. Oh, such great ferocity. Yeah, Frank is never going to be a made man. It's real greaseball stuff, you know? Hold on! Before you start fighting, shouldn't you search for your sister? What's the point of searching? I already know they got Edna in there. That McManus bastard was always making eyes at him. I don't think he's listening. Yeah, he's gotten all worked up. Well, we'll go take a look and see if they've got your sister. You guys. Well, if you go, it'd turn into a war, right? Besides, finding people is my specialty. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. I have to interject. The whole reason we're mixed up with organized crime and gallivanting back and forth across the country and the Caribbean, as of last episode, is because we were looking for any clues whatsoever regarding Professor Gilbert. We needed people's help to find him so badly, we attacked Alcatraz Island. Finding people is Johnny's specialty. Yeah, okay, you say that. Yes, that is the... Thank you, Shania. That is the correct answer. That is the exactly correct answer to that claim. Manus doesn't know any of us. And even if we fail, it still wouldn't be too late for a fight. It's never too late for Johnny to start a fight. Or to escalate one. You come at him with a fist, he comes at you with a brick. You come at him with a brick, he pulls a knife. You pull a knife, he has Frank. Who's going to kill you with, I guess, like a tuna fish. A marlin. Excuse me, the marlin saber. So, boy, oh boy. Okay, wow. The imported palm trees are nice. I'm going to give them that. I am going to... You know what? This is... Oh, I think I see... Yes, I think I see the Just Us guys up there. Well, let's have a real quick look for treasure chests, which they're hiding around the... Yep, around the camera angles. Ooh, the hawk statue. Great. I was just talking about statues. Well, that's one more down. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That'll be the level up statue for Thunderbird. Cool. Oh, they left their bike here. Gerard and Bugan must be inside. They didn't even spring for valet parking. Okay, so yeah, this is I'm not going to just complain that this is anachronistic. Obviously, so much of this game is anachronistic at this point. I believe I'm going to put this down as more proof of my stated theory from the previous episode that From the New World exists in a time collapse, like a time crunch, basically. The end of Shadowheart's Covenant happens, Kato summons big snake bone dragons, messes with time, turns himself into Susanoo, and the result is all of 20th century history ahead of that point collapses backwards into the Roaring 20s, which have now been upgraded with, like, okay, this is Vegas from the 1950s, right? Like, the city is not a gambling center until after the Second World War. Nellis Air Base is built in the 50s. The Vegas airport is, I think, 46. It is described accurately in the second Godfather film as a desert stopover for GIs returning from the coast, and that's pretty much how it starts. Then organized crime comes, realizes that gambling is legal in Nevada, and pours vast amounts of money into developing casinos. With the full assent at the time of the locals, because it jumpstarts the economy of the entire state. The declaration from McManus, and for the record, I still love that Patty is straight up wearing, you know, the colors of the Irish flag to let you know that he's Irish gang. But Chicago is old news. No, in 1927, Chicago was not old news. Chicago and New York were the very height of mob power. And in those decades, and for the next decade to come, Vegas was nothing at the time. Certainly not a money-making tourist destination. That comes much later. Heck, the Hoover Dam is not built until the New Deal. Pulling us out of the Depression, and that's the whole reason that there's like electricity in Vegas. We are wildly out of our expected time and place, but you know, that's all I'm going to say on it. It's a nice town. It's not. I don't like it. I prefer gambling quietly and locally. I'm a big card shark, but not for casinos. Anyway, back to Johnny. Wow, this hotel's pretty big. We might have to go room to room. Johnny, just pull a knife on one of the receptionists. Let's look at the guest list. This way. Huh? You already know the way, Master Meow? No, I'm just heading for the elevator. Mafia bosses tend to enjoy a drink from the top floor bar with a view. Alright, that's actually cagey. I'll give it to him. That's fair. Oh, I get it. They will let anybody into this establishment, though. That's true. Allow me to show you around our hotel. Behind the door to your right is our spectacular hotel casino. If you have business on the upper floor, why would you assume that this scrubbed child in dirty jeans should be going up to the penthouse? Also, you're the cloak check. You're not taking my coat. You're bad at your job. Are you a lottery member? That's what I want to know. Carol, the hotel manager, are you a lottery member? This is where we should be gambling. It's Vegas. She is not part of the lottery. They dropped the ball on that one. Still, we have a very nice save point. I'll take that. And I don't recall if this is a dungeon. I'm sure there'll be fights. Well, I mean, we're getting our next party member. We're getting our final party member in Ricardo. I don't know if this counts as a dungeon or not. I had to go back, and I was like, oh, I can talk about the history of Las Vegas, but that's boring. Watch a documentary. Johnny plays Snake Eater on the piano. Noel, who slipped up. Even though I made a reservation a week ago, there's no room reserved. What's going on with this hotel? It's run by the Irish mob. That's what's going on with this hotel. Weak-eyed Kevin. I can't go in the room yet. Aren't you employees here? Does Johnny looks like he's gainfully employed here or anywhere else? Domineering Ekaterina. Wow, what a name. I want her on team. Judging we can't afford to be here. We mostly stab the homeless. And who's this Tabitha the Long-Lived? Who's this nice old babushka? Looks like longevity has its advantages, even my dreams. I never thought the day would come that I could stay here. I'm just curious how this hotel exists. But, you know. Kid, didn't you hear what I said? I said elevator. Yeah, well, Mao, you say a lot of things. I don't listen to most of them. Oh, we also, since we had to revisit the Caribbean anyway, scummed up enough cat coins for the next Paramount Pictures fight. But those, I think, level up in difficulty pretty quickly. Kind of like the Great Gamma battles from Covenant, so we might hold off on that one so I don't have to, lose all that money. Rick the Guide won't let us in if we don't have a room key. Okay, well, alright, that's the most sensible they've been. What do we do? I don't mind forcing my way, you know, but I don't feel like making a scene. Let's go look for someone with a key. Are we gonna... Okay, so we can accost all the guests again. Let's beat up this family. Energetic Sam. Yo, child. Stop pulling on your mom's skirt. Give me your keys. You might think I won't mug a family of 3 here on vacation. I will. I've done worse. On camera. I mean, should I just go... I was gonna say, can I, do I have to, like, rob this old lady who's been waiting her whole life to stay here? Just, can I get a reservation? Oh, only accepts reservations in advance. Yeah, I can see how bustling you are. You're real crowded. Are we gonna buy a room key from the Majamels? Are they gonna be out here now? Still no Majamels. Huh, okay. Weird. I mean, are we gonna run into like Killer and Lady out here? And Edna, do they have a reservation? Okay. Not a huge amount of NPCs available. Yeah, the zone transition is right there. And there's no one else outside. I guess I'll check their motorcycle again real quick. Because it's weird that it's just sitting there. Oh wait, is it in the plan? Do I have to check their flower plants for hotel keys? Their flower pots, excuse me. No. Oh, okay. But an extra cure stellar. I love that. I love that for us. Awesome. Well, you know, it's not queer smut, but it might be a better prize in the moment. I don't know if there is such a thing. Camera, why do you do this to me? Okay. Well, it was worth getting lost outside to get that extra crest. Let me go ahead and equip that while I'm thinking about it. I don't 100% know where we are going to. Yeah, trade that in for a heal. Getting rid of status ailments is what is rare enough in this one that's what consumables are for. Where we can find a key? I'm prepared for violence. Hey, cloak check guy, we forgot our key. Let's try the other elevator. Elevator's in use. Buddy, I can't use your elevator because I don't have a room key. Do you want this to escalate? This is going to escalate, man. How much can a room cost? I got 20 grand on me. Start throwing it around. Is it one of the keys on the piano? No, but that would have fit their usual sense of humor in this game. Well, okay, I guess, yeah, let's go. Oh, duh. Let's go into the casino proper, since we don't have a key for the elevator. Now we're going to rob a casino. Easy read Hamilton. He has a hopeless poker face. As soon as I get a good hand, my face always gives it away. Buddy, you're at a blackjack table. Milton the Trickster. Cheating a guest is totally unheard of. Invisible Yarbon. No one wants to play at his table. Yeah, here's Gerard and Bugan. Hey guys! No man, TJ, welcome, yeah. We are in 1950s Las Vegas, here in 1927 Nevada. Don't ask me how. Yeah, they left their bike outside, so I'm glad that the Majamels made it in. This is really bad etiquette. The dealer should not be like, dude, play, hit, hit or stand, one of the two, or split, I suppose, or double. But you will get escorted away from the table if you just like I'm thinking if you just stand there, they will boot you. Hey guys, you got a room key? Gerard, what? Johnny baby, you came at just the right time. I just gambled away all my sales revenue and now I'm flat broke. Please buy something. Can you sell me a key so I can get to the penthouse so I can beat up a man wearing the Irish flag? That's what I'm looking for. We're gonna have to throw Grandma from the train, I think is what it comes down to. I like the idea that he's selling guns and swords, guns and knives inside the casino. Oh, that's a nice upgrade. Frank already has his next item. We will... I'm gonna have to keep Mao upgraded because I will be doing his side quest eventually. Let's get some chainmail. We'll get some silks. A couple of western belts for our physical attackers. How many syllables was that? I don't know. And this is half my money. And then he's gonna waste it at the blackjack table. I will say that I'm usually incredibly. I mean, y'all remember probably from watching me play Skies. I am fairly, would I say, parsimonious when it comes to my purchases in games. I tend to hoard items and use them like in final acts and stuff. It is definitely testament to the a silk shawl for Johnny. He's gonna look great in that. It is testament to the sales tactics of Jean Mochemin that I will go out of my way to actually purchase. Did I not buy a new weapon for Shania? I guess I didn't. Arguably the character who needs it the most, because she's doing the most physical attacks. Oh, yeah, forgot hers. Whoopsie! Does this get us into the penthouse like we need? No. Does this mean that we can clean this place out like it was Alcatraz? Absolutely. Sorry, Bugan. I spent all my money at your hubby there. One of these days, I'm gonna have to put the money into upgrading the Stellar Crests, but for now, guns, guns, guns. We've officially robbed a casino. Okay, it's a heist now. This is the most... This is not a well-guarded pit. Jesus, anyone could be running off these croupiers. See that girl sitting opposite me? She's a gambling pro. You can tell just by how she carries herself in here. This seems like a minor bit of anachronism compared to everything else we're dealing with. This is the 20s. Like, evening dress definitely should be shorter than this. It's flapper season. Safiona, the lady gambler. Psychologically, women are more difficult to stimulate than men, so they're better suited for gambling. You know, for 1920s pop psychology, I'll give it to her. She's not wrong. If you're a real man, just choose one. You can't worry about the consequences. Everything's a gamble. How are none of these people lottery members? That's really what's throwing me. Yo, Connolly the bouncer. She's the bouncer? I'll take another ring fragment while I'm robbing the place. I find it deeply amusing that the only person who's commented on Johnny's schlub, vagabond, murder hobo nature is the bouncer at a hotel restaurant. Oh, it said staff only, Johnny. The crime spree continues. Okay, so we have a dungeon map. Are we going to start having to fight security? Man, I hope so. Johnny hasn't killed anybody since Alcatraz. Ghosts and monsters don't count. McManus cronies are inside. Sounds like they're having a stupid argument about who gets to have a room on the 8th floor. Of course! Cat's ears! We don't have to hold back with these gangsters. Let's go, kid. It's like, oh, we don't want any trouble. We don't want to start a fight. Oh, gangsters, don't hold back. No survivors. authoritative Amadeo. That's a very Italian-looking Irish mob. You know. Hey, you're Capone's costume cat. No, it's Corundum. Okay, you know. You've got a lot of nerve calling me a costume cat. Don't go getting cocky with me. If we take care of you guys, they'll make us all captains for sure. Dude, all 5 of you? No. That ain't how it works, son. They're not opening the books.
I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah, Johnny knows. Johnny, take their last known picture. In fact, double it. We got petty gangsters and gangster hoodlums. I love it.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
Oh wow, that took a chunk out of him. I forget if I have any good. I don't know if I have any good attacks as Lassarian, but didn't really use this form that much previously. I don't think I used it at all previously, did I? Unlocked it. I don't recall. So. You know, I gotta say, I hate to be that guy. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that, like, Shania's, this fusion of hers is just, she gets more Caucasian. I feel weird about that for some reason. Anyway, okay, that's all. Ebony Cluster is anti-air. Oh, see, they're all in the line, I'm just at the wrong angle. That's disappointing. Yeah, those boys are together, that's fine. Now we're gonna find out if this hotel actually has security or not. When the guests start shooting each other. Not you, buddy. You get the fish. I kind of appreciate his gumption to be like, man, I'm the last man standing, but I'm going to punch this levitating magic woman. And not that we need to defend through these this individual, you know, yokel, but I do want to get his picture.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
I probably shouldn't encourage Johnny's hobbies, because they involve the death of men in public places. But, gotta keep that album. 17 soul energy for that. Oh wait, no, that's my total, not my reward. Oh, we hit it up to 818. The key! We need this to ride the elevator. And hopefully the casino doesn't, you know, lock down because of gunfire and screaming. Hey, what's going on, Patty? You looking at that obviously fake sky backdrop? Comic book crescent moon out there? What is this? Wow, look at that skyline. Again, this is supposed to be Vegas of 1927, without electricity. Oh, okay, but at least he knows. All right, at least he noticed the gunfire. All right, I gotta give him. Gunshots have stopped. Boss, we caught that Mariachi punk. Good. One guy sure put up a fight. Hurry up and get rid of him. Yes, sir. On a different subject. We just got some news. What? It seems that the hitman we hired the other day failed, and Capone was able to escape from Alcatraz. Yeah, that feels like it should be big news. Like, the national press, probably. What? Wah! I see. It can't be helped, then. Take me to the Mariachi. I'll make him talk before we kill him. Didn't you hear me? I told you to take me to the Mariachi. Now! So McManus has, jumped into a cutscene. What is this Scooby-Doo kidnapping? Two loops of rope around the feet. My God.
You've caused me an awful lot of trouble.
Bastard! You killed Edna!
Oh. So you've still got a little fight left in you, do you? That's really too bad about Edna. If only she had a little better taste in men, she might have lived a little longer. But now, my lovesick Mariachi, tell me about Capone, like where he is.
What do you mean?
Don't play dumb with me. I'm well aware that that bastard Capone just broke out of prison. He's in town, waiting for the right moment. The perfect moment to get his revenge. Isn't that right?
I've got nothing to do with Al Capone.
Really? So you're saying you came to get revenge for Edna alone?
That's right.
Don't you feed me that pile of malarkey. I know that Capone gave you his blessing. So if you think you're gonna pull one over on me, you got it all wrong. Enough. Kill him and dump him out in the street. Make him an example for Capone.
Okay, boss.
You don't just be dumping bodies in the street. It's the desert. You put them in a hole in the desert. A lot of holes in the desert. A lot of problems are solved, via those holes. But you gotta do it the right way. You gotta have the hole already dug before you show up with a package in the trunk. Otherwise, you're talking 45 minutes, a whole hour you gotta be digging. And who knows could be coming by in that time. You're not lucky, you're gonna have to dig more holes to be there all night. Ask Johnny. He knows about disposing of bodies. Wait, but... Oh, is that... That's just let me know that door is still... No? Nothing else? No more gang stars? Meet a spot, she. Okay, so we got the key to 818. We got fresh weapons and armor. We got no dress code. I feel ya. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Certainly. Allow me to show you to the 8th floor. You're not showing us there, buddy. You're the elevator man. Press the button for 8. You're not getting a tip. Alright, so we got some gangsters around the corner. Oh yeah, this is... the whole How many rooms can we ransack? Going past here is prohibited. Important guests are in there. Get out of here. Important guests? Could it be? Well, we have a little situation here. We're going to need to take a peek at your guests' faces. What the? You're cheeky for a costume cat. Well, we'll show you how scary we can be too. I feel like that's the go-to. It's like, oh, you're a costume cat. It's like, no, you're a giant talking cat that drinks a lot. I really feel like people are not reacting as much as they should be. Okay, it's the petty gangsters and the hoodlums. We do not need to show any restraint. We already have their picture. So Johnny can be unleashed to do his bloody work. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so Hail Dust works pretty well. Four hit points.
You aren't ready to face me.
Frank's always so proud of the Marlin Saber, and I would be too. Decent chunk of XP for nothing fight like that. I mean, are we just rampaging? Oh, okay. This is 806 or 809. Oh yeah, we're looking for 818. That's not even a penthouse room. This is just a hotel room.
Looks like you got unlucky too, Mr. Mariachi. Don't blame me. I'm just following orders.
Right out the window. Just misses both of them. Good.
It's Mo. What? You guys?
Ricardo. Are you alone? I was sure Edna would be in here with you.
You came looking for her?
Yeah, Capone asked us to. What about you?
I came to avenge her.
Why would you avenge her when Edna is still alive and well?
What did you say?
You have a weird way of saying thanks.
The prisoner has gotten loose.
Okay, at least those guys were smart enough to yes,
Yes.
call an alarm and then shoot us.
We met her at Alcatraz.
We've got to get to McManus. Are you ready for a little fighting, Frankie?
Frank's always ready to rumble. So let's commence with the rumbling.
I appreciate that Frank is ride or die in every situation. Oh, right. Yes, and since we have a teammate introduction, Ricardo is a required pick. We will sub in Natan for Shania, just because, again, I don't want her falling behind on XP. And I don't think we're going to have any, like, Umas, unidentified mythical animals here in this hotel. I've been wrong before, but let's go with this. Let's see what Ricardo's got. Obviously, he's got a guitar. No stock to start with, that's fine. Johnny could use a pick-me-up. How are these boys doing? None of them has a full gauge. Not enough to be worth stealing. Yeah, let's do a rail and hit him with the angel dust. Also, don't think I didn't notice the I Love Lucy reference. I did. But I was saving that. You're just going to work as a mobster, and a crazy woman with hatchets starts slicing up your boys. What do we got? Okay, Ricardo is a low SP, so his uptime will be a bit of a problem. He starts with an excellently equipped stellar chart with haste and cure for full team cure. And full team evasion, which we will probably never use. Red bounce and gale blast, so he's got level 2 magic. I like that. They are spread out enough, but we'll skip that for a moment. And okay, he does not have his special abilities yet. I wonder when those unlock. And as is standard, we are going to, as soon as we get control of the party, we are going to have to check his ring and see if we can equip a coral on him so I do not inevitably flub it during important fights.
Looks like I'm the winner.
Johnny, you will never be cool again. Ricardo is in the party. Hey, hold on for a second. What's wrong? If we don't go soon, it should be around here somewhere. Damn, they really made a mess of this place. Oh, it was his hotel room? Found it. Fade Fast Flower. Oh, it's his guitar pick, yes. I think it's the pick. What is that? Edna gave this to me right after we met. At the time, I'd lost sight of... Oh, it's his... Oh, it's his... No, it's literally... It's a flower. Yeah, it's his muse item. That's right. At the time, I lost sight of my music. I was thinking of putting down my guitar for good. When she saw that, Edna just held this out to me without saying a word. Well, why would she give you a dried flower? Johnny, you suck. I think she wanted to teach me that there is such a thing as beauty that doesn't fade over time. Even now, this is like my lucky charm. I can't play my guitar if I don't have it. Oh, okay, that's why he couldn't use his guitar in the past fight. The unfading essence of life within the dried flower fills Ricardo's senses. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go. Well, now we got a dashing Hispanic on crew, so we can take the Irish mob, I think, pretty easily. Let's look at how's his ring doing. 2 attacks. Who can we salvage a couple from? I think Natan has yeah, we can take one of his and boost Ricardo, just for you know, giggles. And equipment. Refinado. A JYE acoustic guitar. Orthodox range of sounds with perfect response and supreme balance. The ultimate conventional guitar. Superior quality for the superior player. That's right, shop smart. Shop S-smart. You got that? Prevents panic. I don't think we need to worry about that. What are the odds? Don't have a coral from anybody. Who can I borrow that from? Heal Day. Great, great, great. Okay, okay. And, oh, we have a better belt for Shania. And for Johnny. And for old Frank as well. When in doubt between offense and defense, always choose offense. A key to room 422. We're going down to the 4th floor now. I guess we're we're going to be following the trail of dead mobsters throughout the hotel. I love that. I'll be. The air in here has changed. It's the same kind of feeling as when we helped Hone at Alcatraz. Oh, you think the monsters are back? Ah, looks like they've come early. Yo, what is this? Get me a picture of that. Butchers and a ghoul. Okay, a ghoul is pretty self-explanatory. Man, oh, dude. This is some Silent Hill going on in here.
Smile and say cheese.
Brisk walking pace is our best defense. That is incredible. Just carrying a side of beef into combat? Oh, man, I'm so happy to be here. Ricardo, play us a little song. Oh, right. We have to play the songs to discover what they do. What is the Song of Rage, Ricardo? It's an attack. Let's see what it does to butchers and a ghoul. If I did not miss it, we'll come back to that. You know what? Hold that thought. Like any good artist, he knows you play the crowd first and foremost. Oh god, his head is meat! $74, okay, 150 on the butchers, and let's see, let's get a picture of the ghoul. I mean, not Walter Gogin's best role, but maybe the best performance in Fallout. Frank can almost one-shot those guys on a perfect... Oh! Whoa! They hit hard. You hit Johnny, whatever, I'm not gonna stop him. Okay, let's try it again. He's all warmed up, he had a beer. Hot blood. Obviously, his guitar is a flamethrower. Oh, man. And we had enough on our hands with all these gangsters. It just keeps getting worse. If you've got time to complain, then you've got time to get moving. Stop wasting time. I'm with Mao in this one, Johnny. You know, there's a job to do. You don't hear Ricardo complaining. I mean, granted, if I had a flamethrower guitar, I wouldn't be complaining about basically anything. Hey, you're a little late. We snuck in here first on orders from Mr. Capone. Let's all go get those McManus rats. It's the guys, you're dressed wrong. We saw the crew. They were wearing white. Yeah. Why don't you quit the acting? How did she figure us out so fast? Guess we have to get serious. I'm not sure if I have to, like, fight my way through all of the mob to get where we're going, but there's mobsters and Johnny thirsts for violence. So, bad day in East LA. Take that hoodlum off the side. Okay, yeah, all right, and we do get the full description after we use his abilities. Grief affects all allies. Delight is all allies, and passion is all allies. Okay, so he only has the one attack so far. Let's see what the other stuff is. A rainbow. Oh, I like that. Oh, passive regeneration, great. Great. 3 rounds of health. And because he is the bard, you'll note, if you look down in the bottom right, the party, all allies, the party benefits from his music. He, as a musician, does not. Which is, that's fair. I think we go Lassar, and I'm pretty sure she has Hail Dust, which is super effective against these guys. Also, so I was a little taken aback in last week's session by the random, incredibly anachronistic Pirates of the Caribbean as the Lafitte pirates, and I was like, man, are they supposed to be the pirates of Jean Lafayette from Malice in Louisiana? And I have to say, that's actually on me. Shadowhearts had the name correct, and I had the name wrong. Lafayette is the correct spelling, actually. Ooh, I can get all of them. So, because it seems that I'm unable to escape from pirate trivia, or mentioning Commodores of the United States Navy, that's coming. Our classroom session, as we find ourselves in a hotel dungeon. Boy, that reminds me of my last trip to Vegas. Room 807. Oh man, we are gonna be bouncing around, murdering people in a hotel. This is on brand for Johnny. Okay, 807 is back in the other wing. But I had always heard it spelled as Lafayette, sort of the Anglicization of it, but Lafayette is in fact correct. Real guy, real pirate, Jean Lafayette. What am I looking at? Okay, the ghouls we know, the automaton. This looks familiar. This looks similar to enemies that we fought in Covenant. I think in the Niam ruins. or the Nemeton Monastery Ruins, if I'm remembering correctly. It's rad. It's a heavy metal album.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Most important, okay, 155, and he is flying, which means Frank's Ninja Star is the ideal weapon. We're going to give him the doubler, the daily double, Ninja Star, and hit him with a fish. That's good. That's a good combo. I like that a lot. Okay. And I will just go full-on Insano style on this duel. Ricardo, let's keep exploring his repertoire. The Melody of Grief. Once again, all allies, so it's a buff. Or it's going to poison us all. Oh, MP recovery, that's nice. That's a really good sport caster, Ricardo. As if I needed another reason not to use Heal Day. Which is a shame, because I like Heal Day. I enjoy the whole cast, but, you know, you got what you got. And lastly, the Melody of Fashion. Show us that dash in Hispanic. The Road to Glory. That is not what I would expect for a song called Road to Glory. Alright, passive SP, passive soul recovery for like 3 rounds. That we will probably never use. But it is good to have in the back pocket. No, you ain't, Johnny. Shania and Frank do all the work. All right, we do have to give Frank a little pick me up, little bit of the juice, and we have enough curatives, and we have a big enough party now that we can have a non-active party member on full-time cleric duty. I love that for us. 807. Yes, we found the key for 807. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, and side note, in any other conceit, I would be a little miffed about the game reusing assets, like we keep wandering into the same room. But in a hotel, this actually makes perfect sense. Ooh, Petrify. Love that.
I'm going to play you a record.
2 minutes to chat with my team about work, and then let Eldritch... I didn't let the Eldritch Horrors out. Edna Capone let the Eldritch Horrors out, man. I just work here. Technically, I'm just robbing the place. I mean, fine. Yes, there are Eldritch Horrors. I don't know why you're blaming me for it. First miss is unfortunate on the Butch. Gonna be too far away to hit with any spells, so Johnny can finish him off, and we'll take our lumps. Haven't seen what an automaton can do in combat. Not sure I want to find out, but. Oh. The enemies are getting smarter. His regular attack is just the guitar gun. Delightful.
No problem. I hit you with the blunt side.
Frank remains our master mariner. Also, already have to heal him again. The blood will be returned to Frank. And I have been burning through MP showing off new abilities, so let's top up our boys and girls. All right. So that room was just the... Oh, just the petrify. Let's actually give that to somebody. Shania has paralysis now. We'll give her petrify instead. It's better. It's an instant kill. Who's gonna benefit from that? We'll toss it on Johnny for right now. And there were, more gang stars here. Guys, worry about the monsters, my dudes.
Have a listen to this hot ballad.
That's 3 of them. That's good. Friends and enemies familiar with my gaming habits will recognize that I'm something of a flamethrower aficionado. So you're going to be seeing a lot of this. Okay, they are gathered up again, so we can get 2 for 1 with Lesser N. Shania's transformations are going to be a good opportunity for me to remember my classroom talk. Yeah, anyway. Jean Lafayette, real guy. Didn't specifically tell a lot of stories about him during our Skies of Arcadia playthrough, despite all the pirate talk, because, like, he's not a cool dude. He's something of a cultural hero in the southern United States still these days. You can tell how successful a pirate is by how many, like, streets they name after you. And there's a couple of them in Nolans. But this guy, woof, he had a we're gonna say a dark side. I guess pirate sort of sells that. But yeah, so Frenchman, born in the colony of Santo Domingo, which would be more accurate to say the nation of Haiti. And had was from a merchant family. I guess as comfortable middle class as you are as French colonists in a slave colony. Family moved to Nolans when he was in his teenage years, I believe. And this is a time when this is before the Louisiana Purchase. So Nolans and Louisiana is still French is another French colony at the time. Napoleon has his wars. He needs some quick cash. He sells the Louisiana Purchase to the United States government. Suddenly, Nolans and the other cities in the area are U.S. territory, which means we are writing the laws for them. And one of the first laws that is applied, I think 1807, 1808, around then. Okay, they were guarding a room. I was like, were they just out here? What is this? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Greg, who seeks silence. There's a crazy ruckus going on inside. What happened? Not that I really care. I just want some peace and quiet. Why were mobsters guarding your room, Greg? What's in your flower pot? I killed 6 men to get in this room, Greg. You got nothing for me? Yeah, oh, I guess he's the most reasonable. I'm just disappointed. There's monsters and gunfights outside. I'm staying in my room. 4th floor, please. Oh, I think I might go to the first. I can use a tent instead of having to burn through my mana items individually. Then we'll go up to 4. Are there monsters in the lobby? Like, while the cloak check is still being manned? Some. Always abuse, full recovery. Who wants more strength? Obviously, Shania. But anyway, so yeah, the Lafitte family. Father is a merchant sailor, I believe, merchant trader. I'm not sure if he's a ship's owner or a ship's captain, but you know, well-to-do. And they grew up in a nautical family down way down in New Orleans, as the song would say. And anyway, so the Embargo Act is passed in the early 1800s, and that is one of the first. You know, the United States has not been a nation for too terribly long. And this is one of the first big, like, federal controls of the border and of commerce. And it is to limit, you know, it is a precursor to, like, tariff policy. It is limiting foreign ships and foreign trade, placing strict embargoes on U.S. ports. If you want to trade, the government has to say it's okay. What this does... also, yes, the cloakroom is visible. Yeah, the background for all the fights is the lobby, even though it's happening in the hallways. Rufus the Rambunctious. It was a ghost! I saw it with my own eyes! A real live ghost! I'm not lying, I swear! I mean, it wasn't a ghost, dude. It was a ghoul. Ghost is incorporeal. Ghoul got a body. Know the difference. It could save your life. Also, I think was the 422. I think was the key I got. Other wing of the room. I guess I could just like check an inventory. Woo! Oh, we got them lined up. So I don't want to use Red Nova because that is going to knock everybody too far out of the way for follow up. Hail Dust might as well when I stop to think about it, but the ghouls are still pretty close together. That should still work. Ricardo, can you play them a little song, please? Get 2 of them. That's fine. That's fine. Particularly combo to another one. But yeah, so in practice, we even got one hit on third guy. In practice, what the Embargo Act does, kind of a theme for government controls of trade at the time, is that it makes a lot of honest, straight-laced, law-abiding merchant captains. It makes them smugglers, more or less definitionally, overnight. And that is true of the Lafette family as well. Because, like, well, I mean, they were already doing import and export, and suddenly the things that they were trading in became a lot more valuable because they were suddenly embargoed and they were illegal or heavily taxed, heavily tariffed. So, a lot of smuggling. And here's the thing about the Bayou. There's a whole bunch of little nooks and crannies down there, I tell you. And in what is a very... Like, okay, the man ends up as a pirate, but there's definitely a... He puts in the effort, right? Like, he does a lot of work for his piracy. Because it's like, well, we're smugglers now. Family business is illegal. Let's be good criminals. Let's do crime and make money. And they start basically a... the Lafette family starts a effectively colony of their own. They make an island that goes from like a campsite to a reasonably managed colony, permanent buildings, permanent structures. and that is Barataria Bay, Barataria Bay, in the southern Oceanic Bay, Louisiana, southeast of Nolens in the area, and they operate a smuggling ring out of this for several years, quite profitably, because all of the traders are still coming to the U.S. They still have their markets here. They've just been embargoed, so there is a hot trade basically. And you're here in the States anyway. Stop by the Lafayette Island and sell your goods to them at slightly less of a penalty than you would be paying due to the government embargo. Don't have to worry about tax stamps. And then the Lafayettes would sell it. They would smuggle it into the mainland, because this was a little offshore island. And they made serious bank doing this, enough to purchase a few more schooners, start doing transcontinental trade in their own right. And yeah, this was all illegal, and I'm sure the federal government would have loved to be able to tamp down on it. But there really wasn't a United States Navy at this point. This is the early part of the 1800s. And while there will be a fleet built in the Great Lakes to contest the potential of a British offense coming down from Canada, which, spoiler alert, that happens in the War of 1812. Shout out to Oliver Hazard Perry, Commodore, yet again. But the southern United States is pretty much open season when it comes to, lack of naval presence. So it's really easy to be a smuggler at this time, make a lot of money doing it. They fight a couple border wars with the Native Americans in the area, including, bombarding native settlements with cannons, because I need to remind you, this guy kind of sucks, even though I'm talking him up historically here. And it's going to get worse. Okay, room we can explore. All right. What, concerned citizens? You're not out there fighting the monsters? Mellow Wanda, we're off to dinner at the restaurant. I wonder what kind of dishes we'll get. How exciting! Yo, they serving up meat, lady. There's butchers wandering the hallways. It's fresh. That's all? Just her? Nothing under your bed? Ah, here we go. Theft. Alright. I'll take an air edge. But anyway, so this is an island of less than legal trade that is just right off the coast of the southern United States. And who knows how long they would have been, content to just be illegal traders running a, shall we say, untariffed import ring. And I wouldn't, and that'd be a thing. Then the War of 1812 happens, and we established that we are concerned about the British Navy, and the U.S. Navy really doesn't exist in the southern United States at this point. Those of you who are regular viewers, particularly from our previous endeavors in Skies of Arcadia, will know there was a whole lesson about what you do when you need a Navy now, you need a Navy quick, you need a Navy cheap, and you are not concerned about what happens tomorrow. The answer, of course, is privateers. You start passing out letters of marque to any local merchant sailors who are willing to get their hands dirty for the state and fight the British on the high seas. And Lafayette's your man in that regard. And as he goes, they already have not just an individual ship, but a small, effectively smuggling fleet. And it's reasonable to guess that these had a rough and tumble crew, considering they were already career criminals. And yeah, okay, so letter of marque. Now it's okay to fight British shipping. And again, anyone who is a longtime viewer will know exactly what happens when you empower privateers. They just turn to piracy. Lafayette has a great season. 1812, 1813. Becomes a local, hero. He's fighting the war. They take dozens of prizes during the war. A fleet grows very, very, very quickly because they have very little competition. There aren't a lot of other privateers that they're competing with, and the British are not exactly sending like first-rate warships to the southern U.S. We'll come back to that. What room is that? We got a couple here. This is... Okay, this is a side room. We'll check that first. More gangsters? Flustered Luigi. Man, Luigi, I don't wanna draw down on you, man. There's too many healthcare CEOs out there. We could... Oh, Johnny. Johnny boy. Woof. It's too good. Bye.
I'm so strong.
Ring perfect. So, give me their wallets. Man. I wish they were all that easy. Is there actually anyone in here? Because we just killed 5 men. Nope. Nothing but the weeping. Okay. Oh, not even a bathroom on these in this wing. But anyway, so yeah, you empower privateers. They build fleets. They get battle-hardened, experienced combat sailors. And in this case, normally they don't become pirates until the war that they have a letter of marque for actually ends. This is how it happens in the Caribbean, right? This happens with Queen Anne's War, the War of Spanish Succession. Excuse me. Lafitte can't keep his beak clean even for the course of the War of 1812. Very quickly, once the, because he already has an island base, he already has a talent pool, he already has experienced sailors, they start picking up more warships, they start piracy really quickly. He is still a smuggler while all of this is going on. Now he's a smuggler with basically the tacit approval of the U.S. Navy, and scope and influence of his pirate fleet. Privateering is a fig leaf at the best of times, and they do not keep to the rules. They are perfectly happy to attack any trade, claiming that, no, man, we thought it was English. Oh, it was English flying a Portuguese flag, because that's how clever those English are. What's in here? I mean, I like a treasure chest. Ninth floor. Oh, well, that's okay. That should be the penthouse then. Ninth floor should be the top. I'll take it. And Lafitte's pirates very quickly go from being kind of like, hometown heroes, because they're fighting the British. They're doing the good work. Defense of home and king and country. Well, not king. The absence of king and country. Then they start robbing people willy-nilly, and the newspaper is just kind of cotton on, like, oh no, man, these are just pirates. This guy kind of sucks. And the U.S. Navy, which has been building up, right, not just in the Great Lakes during this time, but also in the South and in the Gulf, they actually arrest. The Navy assaults his colony, Barataria Bay, and Lafitte is arrested. A bunch of his ships are seized. His crew kind of scatters. He is imprisoned, and is, just kind of held where it's like, all right, we'll get around to hanging you for grossly abusing the full faith of the federal government and immediately turning pirate after he gave you a letter of marque. But there's still a war on, and there's still a war being fought in his part of the world. Specifically, the Battle of New Orleans happens in 1814, and to bolster the defenses of the city, none other than Andrew Jackson, who is in charge of the theater, is like, well, gosh, we don't have enough garrison forces in New Orleans to deal with the British attack that we fear is coming. It's a big area. The bayou is incredibly difficult to patrol and secure. They could circumvent our defensive line. If only we had local experts who not only had ships, experience sailing in the waters, knew the ins and outs of all of the nooks and crannies of the Louisiana Bayou, and were also had their own cannons. We need guys who have their own cannons and know the area. So Lafitte, in a jail cell, is given a full clemency, a full pardon by the United States government after already abusing their trust and turning pirate immediately. We'll go down and heal up real quick, then we'll head up to 9, because I think that's the top. And just reassembles what he can of his crew. They are experienced artillerists, and they, in credit, participate, I gather, very competently in defense of New Orleans, and he gets off scot-free for all of the piracy that is done up until that point. He will, after the war, become a spy for Spain, and get involved in the effectively the Spanish Civil War, and since the government shut down his smuggling and pirate colony in Louisiana, he builds a new one in Galveston, Texas. Take me up to the 9th, please. And that is Campeche. One of the, which I think they did just be confusing, because that was one of the early names of the city of San Francisco. But anyway, pirates got a weird sense of humor, or they were just trying to throw people off their scent. And using that same entrepreneurial spirit, we have Araldo, who was peeped on. He's fully dressed. What were they peeping? Did you see that? See what? Damn it, don't play dumb with me. You saw it, so now you gotta die. Man. I'm in a violent mood today. You and me both, Ricardo. They had their chance. Oh, that's 4 gangsters. We throw in flames tonight. He's got a while before he can catch up with Johnny's body count, but that's only due to just, practice. But yeah, builds a new smuggling policy, goes right back to piracy and nautical crime, just in the other end of the country. And Galveston or Campeche settlement colony, I guess, as a hub of illegal activity, is enormously profitable. We're talking early 1800s money, and he's clearing $2 million a year. I think that's key to room 4 question marks. Man, am I gonna have to go back down to 4? We'll find out. Might be a return visit. You always have to visit the dungeons twice anyway. We're still looking for 903. That wasn't 903.
Come on.
Beat up a ghoul. whole lot of money in crime, as it turns out. And the reason I am so hard on this nautical criminal, as opposed to all the others, and like I've told you about a lot of murderous pirates, man, I'm bad with Ricardo when I'm talking, is that this guy, with that entrepreneurial spirit, of his many like smuggling and piratical and illegal boat behaviors, manages to make the dubious distinction of finding a way to make the transatlantic slave trade less ethical. I want you to consider that statement for a moment. Like we are dealing with low bars, and specifically, the United States outlaws shortly after the Embargo Act. The U.S. outlaws the slave trade long before we get rid of slavery. And there are a number of reasons for that, political and otherwise. But it comes down to, oh yeah, well we have stopped. We wanted to get all the whiny abolitionists, who think that people are people. We wanted to throw them a bone and get the Northerners to shut up about it in Congress, because we were having all these border war disputes about bringing new territories into the United States, about whether or not they're going to be slave states or free states. And anyway, one of the compromises that will fail to prevent the Civil War is, okay, we're getting rid of the slave trade. The English already did it. We look like real jerks if we're still importing enslaved human beings. Slavery, though, they just say you can't bring in more. And okay, I think that's our destination. Look at this guy. Faithful to Dinosimo, the room is still being remodeled. I was given strict orders by the manager not to tell anyone that. That has future side quest destination written all over it. We're gonna check out 904 here, then we'll go into 903. So many gangsters in this building. We're winning this whole war for Capone. But anyway, one of the things that the government tries to gets right is at least say we're gonna stop the slave trade. They should have gone for the extra step for emancipation, but history is what it is. And well, when you're already a smuggler, the Lafayette stumbles across they do a con job basically where it's like you can't lawfully import enslaved peoples, but if you happen to come into possession of a slave ship which already has those people on board, you can basically turn them into the government. The ship will be impounded, because that's illegal cargo. Forgive me while I gag a little bit at phrasing my fellow humans as that, but again, history is what it is. And the ship will be impounded, captain would be, I want to say arrested, but more likely would just get a fine, because again, this is the 1800s and people are terrible. And the enslaved folk sold at auction, still ending up slaves in the United States, even though it's like, oh well, yeah, it wasn't supposed to happen, but they're here now, so may as well make some money off of it. And Lafayette's scam is like he just works with other slavers who are upset that we can't import slaves in the United States anymore. And, well, he's already an experienced smuggler and a known privateer and pirate, so it's like, oh, easy. Well, I'll just say I stole your boat, and it had slaves on it, and we'll use go-betweens who happen to be loyal to my whole enterprise of nautical crime. And we will say, oh, well, we recovered this slave ship, and so, one, we want the bounty placed on, oh, well, you know, oh, you prevented slaves from being imported. How wonderful. So we're going to get a reward from the U.S. Navy for doing that. We're then going to effectively sell the ship at auction. Generally, they would use stolen ships for this. And then the interested parties are going to get a cut of selling the poor souls on board anyway. And we're basically just going to add 2 extra steps to the transatlantic slave trade. And he keeps that going for years, even after it is officially outlawed. Contributes an awful lot of very real, very measurable human misery. And any props which he would get for his, otherwise entrepreneurial spirit is very much lost by the goals that he puts it towards. All of that to say, the cute pirate girl back in a fort in the Caribbean, being all like, "My granddad was a friend of the locals, and he promised to protect their treasure and their holy site." Bullshit. Unless you want to die, move. Don't be stupid. Santos tu nada. You can go to hell. I'll finish you right here, right now.
I'm going to play you a record.
I'm gonna play you a record. We're gonna wreck them. That's what we can do. Was that 3? I'll settle for 3. 3's good. Man, I just want to comment, like, when we were forced to use Mao in a dungeon, it was on Alcatraz. It's like, man, what an awful character. I wish I could have any other party member for this. When we are working with Ricardo, it's like, man, what a great choice for this particular situation. But yeah, so the Lafitte pirates, real people, having a little like hidden pirate colony. Amusingly, the Caribbean is one of the few places where Lafitte did not conduct nautical crime. He was born there, but it was all off the States that he actually, worked. But yeah, so the idea of it's like, oh, anachronistic pirate settlement from the Lafitte family. Yeah, he founded a few actual settlements, but all the rest of it is like, little girl, do not have this man's portrait in your bedroom. He is not a role model. Oh, okay. We just needed to clear the room to trigger that cutscene. All right. What do we got? What? Those guys. What's taking them so long? Yo, I'm sorry, why are we doing all the work? Boss, looks like they started tearing the place apart. About time. Let's get it on. Let's get in on it too. Alright. Let's get it on. Whole army of white tuxedo clad gangsters. I mean, okay, I guess we've killed like 50 of the McManus mob. Oh, there's a 10th floor. This just keeps going. What an establishment. I should have counted from outside. I'm not sure this building is 10 stories tall. Now, we've already established that it definitionally exists outside of time. Maybe it exists outside of space as well? It wouldn't be the strangest... if we were wondering what the top floor was, it's the one with a save point and a upcoming boss fight. Oh, that's fine. It's a good time in the evening for it. Man, am I going to get to fight Patty? I really hope I'm gonna get to, gonna get to fight Patty Boy. Check his flower pot for the Arc Barrier Stellar. I mean, I like Arc Barrier. I was expecting... What?
Found you.
I was expecting a little more by way of boss fight, but I guess I'll keep looking around the room. Didn't manage to get any of them? Alright, well, let's get rid of this butch. What do you got, Frank? You got secret ninja arts, Frank? Oh. Just far enough apart. That's disappointing. Alright, I'll take my lumps. Johnny's form is still terrible with that knife. Okay, yeah. Wait, is that another treasure chest behind there? Nope, nope. Camera's just screwing with me. It does that a lot. Nothing in the bathroom. Okay, well, what else is on this floor, my dude? Oh. Like they watched us go in the other room. It's just this whole mob. There's only a few of them. How could they make it this far in? Don't matter. You ain't gonna make it to the boss, cause I'm gonna do you all right here. That was Passione? That was the whole gang from JoJo. All right, I'm here for it. Okay, well, obviously that's the boss fight, so... I don't need to use another 10. I will fight the compulsion. I will heal, just because you never know what they're going to throw at us. And actually save my game, which I don't think I did up here on 10. Oh, I did. Okay, no. My paranoia is what it is. Let's do this! Yo, what up, Miller's Crossing?
Well, you've done it now. You certainly made a mess of things around here.
We got kind of busy with those bullets flying around, but we finally made it.
Johnny runs this town now, you see.
I want the truth. What did you do with Edna?
Edna. You're starting with that nonsense again. If I were you, I'd take a quick look around. You take just one more step, and my men will turn you into Swiss cheese. Mr. Capone. Well, if it isn't Capone, you're a little late.
You rat. I'm gonna settle this right here and now. Say your prayers.
You've got to be kidding. You should be saying your prayers, along with these punks here.
I mean, y'all could just start shooting. We don't work for you. I guess Mao does. Frank, technically. Ricardo plays here. Okay, fine. We got like 3 employees.
Get 'em, boys.
I think they're going to open the books for Johnny, though. Why they got this? Why they go to the same barber? That's why. That wasn't me. I can't take credit for that. What? Roger is out on the strip with a rocket launcher. Like, yo!
Ricardo.
Janet.
It can't be true. You're dead. Kill her.
Hey, you know, I'm not gonna I'll trade in the talking cat for a...
I'll kill you.
Edna! What's wrong? Edna!
Ricardo?
Yes!
Ricardo, kill me.
What?
I don't want to become a monster.
Edna!
Do it. Please.
A window.
Princess.
No doubt about it. She's contaminated by Malice.
Team Evil hanging out over here.
Ricardo, get back.
Like, yo, we're here for the show. Oh, now she's complete.
Edna! Damn!
Whoa! Yo! and like the worst thing that's ever happened to Ricardo, burning hotel room, the Ark villains standing across the street staring daggers at Shania, like doing a happy little wave, and Johnny's like, I gotta get out my camera! Real quick, oh, she's starting with 1 full stock. We are gonna double up as Johnny, because we do not, as a rule, you don't want bosses to be comboing you. Malice Edna. What a design! I love this so much. Hey, yo, get the 3D printers on this, boys.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
Yeah, she specifically said she didn't want to become a monster, but as she has become a monster, she became a totally rad monster. And I think that's worth something, you know? I don't know. we're all at full. I don't think we need to use Ricardo's curatives. So let's go ahead and play a little song. Frank will provide accompaniment. Ricardo adapts to this incredibly well. I blame Johnny's influence. Like, oh, the woman I love is a monster now. Oh well, plenty of other fish in the sea. We're gonna get some ninja arts. She's flying, so that's a good choice. Oh, judging Ricardo says, okay, like, I hear ya, but Ricardo wasn't in the loop, right? Like, he didn't... Monsters are new. The whole, oh, Malice makes you turn into a monster and she's a walking corpse already. Like, he thought she was dead and then she's alive. You know, Johnny and crew could have filled him in about the... It's like, okay, dude. She's a walking conduit of all of the negative emotions of humanity, and she summons monsters wherever she goes. I'm sorry, but we were just like, oh yeah, no, she's fine. Don't worry about it. Because Johnny has always sucked. Yeah, we're gonna go with Tatanka, because I feel like, you know, it's never a bad idea to just hit the boss harder. Yo, this has got to be a very strange day for a guitar player. This other lady grew horns and started punching people. This child is killing grown men with a knife. And all he wants to do is play a little song. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna double. We are gonna use Arc Rage. We're gonna make everybody hit harder. And then we're gonna start punching. She started at 1500 HP. That's not so bad. We can work with that. Black hole? I don't like that. You'd think that'd do more damage, not gonna lie. Oh, she can do it twice. Alright, they're still up. That's good, that's good, that's good. You're gonna double, you are gonna Arc Cure all allies, and let's save the MP and we'll use basic attack. We're buffed, so it should still be pretty good damage. Okay, and we need... How much? Johnny's got 2 full stock. We need to double, and we need to hard hit, and then we need to vacuum up what is the rest. Because if she... yeah, when she has multiple stock, she hits us with multiple black holes. That's 1 bar, and then this will get the rest. Okay. Johnny can't do that again for a moment, but that's fine. We've worked with less. Frank is up with himself, it looks like. That's cool. And we will go Ninja Star. And just basic damage. Risky, but it got perfect, okay. Come on, Frank. That's my boy! I love her design so much. Like, that is final boss of any other RPG. Alright, we are gonna hard hit with Shania, keep her stock down. Joke's on you, she's into that. Oh, wow. I'm surprised Edna can do that twice, even with, like, an empty stock gauge. Now, I'm really concerned what happens if she can actually double attack. How we doing? Ricardo's MP is fine. He will heal. Edna's stock is currently empty. Johnny is just likewise. So yeah, let's go just stack some damage. Alright, that got him a bar. That's good, that's good. Ricardo is at 0. That's fine. Arc Cure once again. Deal with them black holes.
Hang in
there. And how's Frank doing? Oh, Frank can, yeah, Frank can do another internal combo. I love that for us. Oh wait, I wanted a double, not a combo. That's fine. You know what? We'll spread the love. We'll finish this off. Clean. Ah, it's good rewards. A little extra cash, a lot of soul. Another statue. We've got, I think, almost all of them for the forms we have so far. Awesome, awesome. That is all 4 of them for Tatanka, at least. Bison statue.
Edna! Edna! Speak to me!
Thank you, Ricardo. To see you one more time. Goodbye.
That woman was here. And she gave Edna a small gift of temporary life.
Was it really okay to let her go alone?
So, you finally arrived.
Team Evil is now complete.
Exactly as I expected you would.
Huh?
Who the hell are you?
The name happens to be Gilbert. And I do a lot of different things. Right now I'm unemployed. For now, let us just say that I'm someone who is trying to solve the mysteries of his existence.
I mean, they have the option of just killing you and resurrecting you, right? Like, Lady'll do that for kicks.
Oh dear me, it appears that I've angered you. Is that beautiful young lady your lover, perhaps?
What the?
Don't be stupid. You must have noticed by now, haven't you? Isn't it obvious to you the girl is not human? It so happens I know exactly what needs to be done to give her back her humanity. Perhaps that's why you've come here to see me in the first place. What do you think?
Why, you...
It's getting late. We need to get going. I'm so sorry we couldn't help you out more. Really.
Sorry about killing your
No
sister
way.
in front of you.
Both Chicago and Vegas should have some peace for a little while. Thanks to you guys. Hey, Ricardo. You going too?
Yes. I've got to avenge her death, or I'll never rest.
I see.
God, I love his... I love his... That is... It's just the voice I would give him.
Do what you gotta do.
So lucky. Him and Frank, man. Yeah, we're sorry your sister turns into an awesome, like, Florence plus the Machine album cover, and we had to kill her in a hotel, but, like, man. I'm still not certain why the narrative is trying to make us, like, specifically sympathize with Alphonse Capone. That's a very strange choice. All of that in our detour before finally going to Chitsunisa to chase the plot. For now, we are going to head back to New York, to the Garland Detective Agency, save our game. Check in with Lenny real quick. I don't know if he has a new, new tools for Johnny, but it's usually like every 3 dungeons, so it feels right. We'll find out shortly. We did beat up a monster with a vacuum cleaner. We did not beat the evil out of her. The evil that was all that was animating her. So we just kind of, killed the monster and ended up, oops. Party assembled, man. I like Natan, but I'm suddenly remembering why he got benched for the back half of previous playthroughs, because Ricardo is great. Yo, Lenny, what do you got for me, Holmes?
Master, you came at just the right time.
Huh? You don't mean?
Yes, another letter has come from the mysterious Tinkerbell.
Another one. Let me see it. Hey there, Pee-wee. Haven't heard much from you since last time, but I imagine nothing's changed with... Man, any Master Thief doesn't know that I'm public enemy number 1. You're probably sitting around waiting for work, so I decided to send a couple of assassins your way to keep you busy. Classy. Lenny. Lenny knows about sending assassins after people. He's done plenty. The first one is in Times Square. If you want to prove that you aren't just a sham, then accept my challenge. If you can defeat both of them, then I'll accept you as a real detective. Johnny will stack bodies. Like, you think, I'm gonna go teach him a lesson. There's like 2 schlubs that Lenny paid to fight Johnny in the street. Like, man, I hope he paid him well. Johnny has no regard, nor belief in the sanctity of life. I've seen him do it. Anyway, we're a little after time here, but this is a great closing note, finishing up the Vegas arc, apart from whatever inevitable revisits for side quests in the future. Next time, we will finally be making it to Chichen Itza, chasing Dr. Cobblepot, the ultimate Moe, and Punk Rock Yuri. And we're going to see just what they have in store for us south of the border. With Ricardo in tow, his awesome Ricky Ricardo mustache, and the party fully assembled, I don't think anything can stop us, or even slow us down for long. So, in the meantime, thank you all for joining. Great having you here. And as ever, take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. And stay hydrated. Hug your mothers. And I will see you in the next one.